last year were of the three-point variety.
Doncic made a move. Drew Holiday backed up and committed a foul against Richardson.
So now what do you do against this? I mean, if Rook is going to stay in that position trying to defend Luka Doncic's penetration, he's got to have somebody baseline helping him. It was Dante DiVincenzo in that possession.
Somebody has to pick up Powell, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying, on the roll.
Yeah.
But again, you know, I mean, it's almost like if teams can make that cut and pass and finish on a consistent basis, you take your hats off to him. But Luka can do that. And he's 6'8". He can see over you.
He can do a lot of things that many cannot do.
Yeah.
Timeout, Milwaukee. The Bucks haven't scored in the third. Dallas trails by 3. Doncic off the glass.
Hey fans, it's Drew Holiday. It's time for game break. Check this out.
What's your reaction here to seeing the two-time MVP back on the court, the defensive player of the year back on the court amidst all this conversation about his contract, and there he goes out and comes back into a preseason game after getting knocked in the eye.
It was good to see that he was okay. Got a chance to return. He still puts up those unbelievable numbers, 25 points, 10 rebounds. Got a chance to see Bobby Portis, another high-energy guy that could go along with him pretty well, because Bobby's one of those guys that plays so hard. That'll go well with the Giannis. But it comes down to right now, in preseason, you definitely want to see how the Milwaukee Bucks look, but we're waiting for that date to see if he signs.
Is it, with Drew Holiday coming in, Eric Bledsoe and George Hill leaving, and some other role players getting switched in and out, is Milwaukee still the favorite to win the East in your mind?
I think so. I mean, it's going to take some time for DJ Augustine and Drew Holiday and some of those guys to get on board, but they still have Giannis. I mean, he's just one of those guys. And Chris Middleton, let's not forget him. I think another year of playing with Giannis gets those two guys on the same page, Brook Lopez, because they kind of got their core together. Drew Holiday and DJ Augustine is definitely going to help. Different than George Hill and Eric Bledsoe. But I think it's going to come down to now is who else can they develop off that bench? DiVincenzo, Connaughton, some of those guys. Who else can step up at that next level? DJ Wilson played tonight. Yeah. He might be one of those guys.
Bryn Forbes, sneaky signing by the Milwaukee Bucks this year.
DJ Shauna working at fast serve form, the best in the NBA. She was in the bubble, did a great job, got a lot of attention, a lot of accolades, all deserved. 69-66, the Bucks leading the Dallas Mavericks. Our Menards key stat tonight: 7 returning Bucks players represent 50% of all Milwaukee minutes played last season. That's the 4th lowest percentage in the league. The league average of returning minutes, 67%. And on the run out, one-handed flush, Mr. Antetokounmpo.
Got a running start, head of steam. Giannis, but that last stat, it just gives you an example of just how difficult a task the Bucks have ahead of them. In terms of finding that cohesion and chemistry and familiarity. Here's Giannis, a little bit of a Euro. Uses that left arm to clear out Dwight Powell ever so slightly. He knows he got away with one. It was more fading toward the corner three-point quadrant. I think Drew thought he was going to make a cut to the basket. Those things will work themselves out in time.
Josh Richardson got teed up. Chris Middleton can't make the free throw. 71-66. Milwaukee leading with 9:42 in the third. So Richardson and Rick Carlisle have been called for technicals tonight. Doncic steps into a short three. Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, those long offensive rebounds like that, when you pick them up as an offensive player, that's like found money. You are encouraged to add to your three-point total and put that thing up in a hurry without hesitation.
That's an offensive foul. Middleton, Doncic taking the hit. The made three by Dorian Finney-Smith, the 11th out of 22 attempts for Dallas.
Good play by Doncic. I mean, he read the handoff. He knew Finney-Smith was totally out of position. He just kind of plugged up a driving lane and took the hit himself.
Doncic flips it up and in.
The first time he flipped it up and over Brook Lopez to Dwight Powell. That time up and over Brook Lopez right into the basket.
Giannis keeping Doncic away from Drew Holiday, so the shot was open. Nice rebound. Giannis in the corner, puts it up. And this time it is controlled by Dallas. Finney-Smith ahead for Hardaway. Dorian Finney-Smith for three. Giannis and Powell got tangled up. Powell came popping out of there. Didn't see the hit, but he reacted as if he had been bumped out. Giannis works against Powell. Down they go. Offensive foul out of Kumbo.
Wow, that's an interesting call. I thought Dwight Powell played a hand or a hook in bringing Giannis down. Let's hit that offhand right there, right now. Not as bad as I thought initially. I thought he kind of grabbed him around the waist and pulled him down.
Timeout taken. 8:25 remaining in the third. The game is tied. The Bucks led by 10 at the half. It's 71 all in 5-serve 4.
Specials, which include $4 burgers and $3.16 out Miller Lights. Check out MechaMK.com. Ruling on the floor stands. Offensive foul on Giannis Antetokounmpo, his second. It is confirmed that the Bucks will be charged for the
Five remaining in the third quarter, tied at 71. Giannis just called for an offensive foul. Coach Budenholzer challenged this unsuccessfully.
Well, when you see where the contact happened, it happened right in the midsection of Dwight Powell. I mean, I thought maybe that right arm played a part in Giannis going down, but it didn't. So I thought a pretty good call by the official. Almost like he was starting